Hey guys, Iron Spider-Man here with another comic book related video, of course. I wanted to do a video for a while now. June is just slipping by. I'm a college student, I got one more year left, but this summer I'm doing 5 classes just to, so I can stay on track. So I've been doing that. I'm working 40 hours a week, to pay for all my frivolous spending, aka all my expensive comic book habits. So it's just been 7 days a week I'm doing something, and I just have not found the time to do a video, so I'm finally doing it now. I've been buying Iron Man merchandise like candy, and I don't know, I've just been on a real Iron Man kick lately, rewatching the movies, getting some back issues. I have some stuff coming through from Midtown, Iron Man wise, and I've been just doing a lot of eBay purchases, so I actually need another long box for all the stuff I bought. So I'm gonna do like a collection video for that, because I got figures, statues, the new Tony Stark Iron Man books, and then a lot of back issues. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna not make 2 parts, but just make 2 separate videos. Just this is going to be the new, next video is going to be some of the back issues, some of the older stuff. So just to dive right in, and I think this just gets better as I go. So first up, Iron Man Concept Series, the Repulsor Red prototype figure. This is from the first Iron Man movie. As you can see, it was only at Target, limited edition, even though there's like a ton of these on eBay. I usually take my figures out of the package, but for some of this Iron Man stuff, I thought I'd leave it in. Paid about 20 bucks for this. Card's in pretty good condition, except I don't know if you can tell there, it's slightly like, not bending, like it's not breaking any color on the package or anything. And there's a bit of white right there. But otherwise, no marks or anything really, or I guess a slight dent there, but again, not a big deal. These are the other figures that came in the wave. I had a lot of these movie figures when I was little. I was about 11 when the movie came out, so I had that Ironmonger. I didn't have these two. I had like a couple of the movie suits. So yeah, a little bit. This is not to say like I'm old or anything, but it's like just sort of revisiting my childhood. I got this, I just ordered the Subterranean Armor figure from this movie. I thought it was really cool what they did with this. They did a lot of concept figures, like there's Subterranean, there's like Cold, there's a Hulkbuster, prototype War Machine, just like concept armors that would have been cool to see if they brought to life in Iron Man 3. Which they did, but like not how the figures did it. Again, this was like 2008's vision. So, I got this, the Subterranean Armor's coming, and then a couple other I'm going to order, just to have something cool to have, something to look at. This was another figure I had, but I remember, again, I was about 11, because when the movie came out, I think I was in like a Marshalls or TJ Maxx with my mom, and I saw this figure, and it was like, $6-7. This was when Marvel Legends really sucked, and Hasbro did not know what they were doing yet. And but I saw this, I'm like, oh, that's Iron Man. I'm like, it must be from the comic. Like, I didn't know as much as I did then. Or I didn't know, like, Ultimates or like main continuity and stuff like that. So I got this. I don't think it was even 3 days, and I was playing outside, and I lost the helmet. And I found the helmet a couple hours later after the lawnmower had gotten to it. So, and then, like, I think I'm missing the shin guards here on the old figure, and just... So, again, this is something I'm going to keep in package, again, just sort of memories, but, again, just to be with the Iron Man collection. I like the Ultimates version Iron Man. Not as much as the main continuity, but I think he's cool, so a lot of similarities, I guess. So, yeah. Next up, the Heroes Reborn Iron Man, only at Walmart. I remember seeing this on the shelf the one day in Walmart. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know if you guys have that. It's like memories are associated with a lot of things with me, especially like comic book stuff. But I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But I saw this on the shelf, and I remember I had a choice between this or this right here, the Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider costume. And Spider-Man's my favorite. He'll always be my favorite, but Iron Man is a very close second. Well, I thought this costume was weird and kind of skinny, which it is. So I was like, well, I like Spider-Man better, so I bought that toy instead of this. Kind of wish I bought this, but again, I just would have opened it. So, I mean, I have it now, so it evens out. So, really cool. A lot of detail on this one, too. See all, like, the coils in there. Faceplate. It's a little skinny. I don't know why Hasbro makes skinny Iron Man figures. I'm hoping they come out with a new Iron Man figure. I think the Taskmaster mold would be great, at least the legs. It's a little, like, it's armored, a little thicker looking. Okay, next up, Toy Biz getting into the Marvel Legends Silver Centurion Iron Man, or Centurion Iron Man. I was never sure how to pronounce it. Big problem that a lot of these have right here, the like torso piece, I guess would call, always like fades to pink or gray. I noticed a lot of that on eBay. Like even the ones just still in the package, just the color fades. Don't know why. Got this one though. It is red all around. Looks great. Because I remember when I bought this loose on eBay forever ago, I thought it was just the light because it was a big flash, and all of this was gray in there. And I tried touching it up with like a Sharpie. That didn't really work. So got this now. I am actually, if you can see up here, maybe it's better against the white. It's lighter on the camera. It's much darker in person. Right along there, I know it's like technically yellowing up the package, but it looks like someone took a cigarette lighter and just burnt the edges. So I ordered a new one on eBay, so it's coming. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. The new one also just bright red, nothing wrong with it. I might take this out to put just to replace the old figure. I'm not really sure. I know like yellowing a package, that takes down the value. Not that I'm going to really resell any of these, but I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this yet. Next up, a little harder to find for under $30. First appearance Iron Man, but it's the gold variant, and this is actually the Mark II. Any fan of Iron Man knows he started out gray, like I don't know, it shows in that picture there, gray and bulky, and he changed the color of his armor because it was like some woman or some child or something, and like his second appearance ever, like screamed and was horrified, big gray beast, so he turned it to a shiny gold, because, you know, who doesn't like gold? Seeing gold reminds you of money, which is good. So he changed it to that and improved it a little, so Mark II. Only problem with this, though, is, I don't know if you can, yeah, it's right there. The, like, stand moves around in there, which wasn't, I don't know if that's maybe from shipping or what. I mean, I'll keep this for now. I'm not going to, like, replace it, but a little disappointed with that. Speaking of gold, Marvel Legends Series 1 Iron Man. This is the gold variant. As you can see, the helmet's more pointed, and he has a gold shine to him instead of just a plain flat yellow. I just realized that I wasn't doing prices for any of these. This cost me, it was $47.99 plus like $12 shipping, but best offer. I talked the guy down to $39, so I paid just over $50 for it, which I think isn't bad. I mean, most of the other listings are like $80 to $100, which I think is a little ridiculous. But yeah. And real quick, I think I said the Repulsor Red prototype, that was $20. Heroes Reborn was $20. Ultimate Iron Man was $20, and the gold Iron Man I just showed you was $32, I think. And then the Silver Centurion was about $24. So just catch up on those prices real quick. I try to always do prices with my stuff just so people know what things can go for, and, you know, maybe always hold out. This is the last Marvel Legends I got. This one I'm probably the most happy about. I got this for $40, which I'm really surprised at, because I think 30 to 40 is like what it goes for loose. But really excited to have this. Never taken this out of package. The Marvel Legends Series 1 Stealth Iron Man. Really nice blue. Chest piece is red. Just this is a great figure. I am a little worried if I don't know if you can tell, the hand is bent back really far. It looks almost like it's about to break. So that's a little bit of a worry to me, but $40, it was $30 and $10 shipped. This was a bid. It was like 5 or 6 days it was up, and no one bid against me. I was really surprised. But, hey, you know, I don't care. That's the regular Series 1 Iron Man right there, which I do have, but that's loose. So that's all the in-packaged Iron Mans I have. Those I'm not going to take out. Next up is a couple statues. This is, and it's kind of hard to tell with the glare. This is the Iron Man Diamond Select Gallery, as you can see there. It's the Mark, I believe, 4, because it's not the pointed helmet, it's just the round. It's like the classic, basic suit he used. It's a stand, I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of hard to tell with the lighting in here. He's got the flame. Maybe if I do that, yeah, there we go, a little better. It's launching, really cool. This, there's a better picture of it. This I paid, it was $39.99 plus $9.99 shipping. I offered the guy $30, and they accepted it, so got this for $40. I think that's fair. Package is immaculate. Packaging was crazy nice. A bunch of bubble wrap. So, I believe the seller was Cloud9 Comics. They always have great stuff and good deals. So, yeah, really happy to have that. This isn't my first gallery statue. I have an Adam Eve statue I did in a previous video. This is my first Iron Man statue, though. Okay, last on the figures and statues is the Gallery Superior Iron Man San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. This was, I believe, 50 or 60, something like that, shipped. That's, like, including shipping. I actually really liked Superior Iron Man. I thought it was a great, I think it was like 8 or 9 issues. That was a really good story, nice twist. I don't mind when they do twists like that on characters. I know it's going to be short-lived. You know, James Gordon Batman, kind of a more evil Iron Man. Like, it, I don't know, Hydra Captain America, it's like, it's just a story. It's not going to last. Enjoy it for what it is. And I really did enjoy this series. I really liked this suit. Its capabilities, it had that like whitish, silverish color, which, you know, it's different from the red and gold, but I really liked it. That was really cool. It's basically the retro Iron Man, but smoke's different, obviously, like it's the same pose, I mean, it's different sculpt and different flame, but yeah. And then I really liked this suit. I thought it was really cool. I didn't think it would be possible to make an upgrade to that than he did, so, but I really like this. I wish this suit would make a comeback, but oh well. Alright, now speaking of suits, and wouldn't be much of a comic book video if I didn't have comic books in here. I ordered, here I'm going to put you down guys for a second, and bam, there's comics. Alright, so, Tony Stark Iron, again, like I said, I was really getting into Iron Man, so I had ordered the Tony Stark Iron Man, just, number one, this is the regular cover, and the Adi Gradnov, as you can see, this, I love this cover, all the suits in the back, and him, it's just like, suits like just forming over him, and everything in the back. Really love this cover, and love Adi Gradnov art. So, I had ordered these for my pull list online. The way my comic book store does it, I mean, I don't know if any others do this. I'm new to making pull lists or a subscription or whatever. I go online to his website and I just pick by the codes, like what books I want. So I got these 2 books. So I figured, okay, you know, that's fine. And I knew this was going to be a 1 in 25. I didn't care. I was like, that's fine. So I got those. Well, then there was an eBay listing for, it was all the armor variants and a couple extras for it was $120, but it was like $119.99 or something stupid like that. So 120 bucks. I had a couple gift cards. I didn't want to go insane, but I was like, you know what? In the end, it's only going to cost me about $40 for everything, and the one book alone is $60. So I was like, you know what? What the hell? Like, and I think it's really cool. I'm not usually one for big variants, and you know, I think they do a little crazy with them. But again, with Iron Man, I think it's okay what they did. So I got another regular cover. Got the Alex Ross, which Alex Ross is just always beautiful art. I have his Superior Iron Man #1 cover, and I love that, and I love this just as much. Got the blank. This is, I believe this is called the Premier variant. It's like, I don't know if you can really tell because the camera. This is all black and white down here. Part of the armor is, but then it gets into color. It's like $2 per store or something. Midtown has it for like $200. You can easily find it for something better on eBay. Again, like, if this wasn't included in the lot, I wouldn't buy it. I don't really care for like half black and white. I like colored images. I don't care for sketches or black and white. Just give me the color. But still something cool to have. Again, it was just included, so not complaining. Another Adi Gradnov cover. Love it. The Party. This is a connecting cover with Hulk, and I want to say Thor. Could be wrong, but really cool. Kind of looks like more like the movie armor. And then this okay. Again, I am victim to variant fatigue a bit, but I think this is the one time they could have done every single armor as a variant cover and gotten away with it. Just do it once, have it over, have it as something cool you did. You have every armor, all 50, I think 2, 3, whatever they're on now. Have all of them on a cover, and that be the end of it. But they only did some, which is fine. I guess they did the most important. This is the Mark I, the one that started it all. The red and gold Mark IV. The other red and gold. Space armor, which is pretty bulky. Stealth armor, really cool. Silver Centurion, or Centurion, again, never know how to pronounce it. The hydraulic, or undersea armor. Prototype War Machine armor. I love War Machine. I love his armor. I always hated, though, how in the early days he never had a unibeam. That always bothered me. The modular armor, where you can attach different, like, equipment pieces. This was a big 90s armor. Hulkbuster, one of my favorites. The Iron Man 2020. I forget where this appeared. I know it was, like, in a Spider-Man annual. I'm not sure if that's his first appearance or not. But it looks pretty cool. Kind of looks like saw blades on his shoulders there. The Prometheum armor, which I now have the figure of. The red and gold, it's Model 17, but this became, after the hero's return, late 90s, this was like the classic, like the, like the basic armor he wore, the usual suit, not one of the specialties. Thorbuster armor, which is crazy cool looking and crazy powerful. The Extremis armor. The Bleeding Edge armor, which is probably my favorite, other than the Superior Iron Man armor and the Model Prime armor, which we'll see. Oh, and the black and gold armor. I did really like that one. It was, like he carried around in a suitcase, classic Iron Man, but it was water and like flew over him as water. So I really liked that. Deep Space armor. That one wasn't bad. That was when he was with the Guardians of the Galaxy. Superior Iron Man armor, or as they call it, the Endo-Sim. I think that Sim means symbiote. So, because it did flow over him like a symbiote, so. And then the Model Prime armor, Armor 51. So yeah, the Model Prime, the Superior Iron Man, black and gold, oh wait, that's not black and gold. Black and gold, Bleeding Edge are probably my favorite armors. So yeah, guys, that's my little bit of a haul. Again, I'll have a ton of Iron Man back issues to show you in the next coming weeks here. Hopefully it's not another month before I can make one of these videos. But yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, like, whatever you guys want to do, and I'll see you in the next video.